Welcome to the channel. Today's new dawn brings you body before she did. It's Jack. Jack! No! The guy in the suit. Jack is the victim. The image of the well-dressed man sporting a cold look crosses your mind. For some reason you can't picture him as a victim. But I didn't think Jack would die. I've already searched the room. There isn't anything interesting here. Let's head out. While trying your best not to step on the bloodstains, you leave the room. It's a mess. A part of me was hoping nothing would happen, that the wouldn't strike. Or maybe the guardian angel would manage to protect the target. But sadly, the succeeded. The only clue we have is this autopsy report 𝗪𝗛𝗔𝗬 gave us. It's not that detailed, to be honest, but I'll give you a rundown. The victim is Jack. 1.84 meters, weight 85 kilograms. Cause of death: hypovolemic shock caused by severe blood loss. So was he stabbed in his bed and he just died of shock? Multiple wounds all over his body. So if it's multiple wounds, the first stab might have taken him by surprise, and it must have been a very gruesome death. 1 wound to the neck, 5 in the chest, and 12 in the abdominal region. So let's assume the first one was to the neck, right? Because it was off guard. It causes the bleeding. 5 then follows up to the chest and the abdominal region. So the killer, after stabbing him in the neck, realizing that Jack probably can't move around or do anything, then goes for the finishing blows and gets him in the chest and the abdominal region. The murder weapon is a sharp object, likely an axe. Okay. Okay. The murder, okay. There were no signs of struggles. This report doesn't mention anything else. The report, there's nothing else written there. No fingerprints or DNA, anything that can directly point us to the Okay, we don't have anything relevant. I assume 𝗪𝗏 doesn't want us to know more than we should. Yeah, I mean, still the number of inflicted wounds concerns me. What do you mean? Think about it, new dawn. There were no signs of struggle, which led me to believe that the victim was unconscious the whole time. If that's true, then 1 hit to the head or neck should be enough to kill the victim. Yet the killer chose to repeatedly strike the victim 18 times in total. Is there... okay. No matter how you think about it, this is very excessive. Why would the killer do that? What do you think, new dawn? It's not Nash, she's innocent. Even if Jack was one of the people who accused her, we don't see a reason for anger. If I didn't know that Nash is innocent, then was angry makes a bit more sense, but I think I'll just go for an amateur an amateur. That is possible. Could have feared that one strike wouldn't do the job, so they kept striking Jack until they were sure he was dead. This could be explained with the excessive number of wounds. However, even a normal person would have watched a detective drama or two. If they wanted to make sure Jack would be dead, they would have focused all their hits on the head and neck region. Okay, that is true. Maybe the chest too. But most of these wounds seem to be random, especially for a target who was most likely unconscious the whole time. What if the Jack wasn't unconscious, Neuron? What if he saw the face them head on? I mean, Jack does seem to be the kind of guy who would fight back. But who would Jack face off and lose to? If Jack suffered multiple wounds, it has to be someone who's either physically very strong or someone who's very cunning, I feel. Because I don't think Jack would easily go down. Since there were no signs of resistance, that would mean Jack didn't fight back, or someone Jack cares about. But we didn't know much about Jack altogether. Jack is a tough guy. I can't see him cowering in fear while the killer slashes his body. If Jack was indeed conscious, then there must be a reason why he didn't fight back. Okay, but what? What could make him do that? This is going nowhere. When it comes to the things, the killer has a massive advantage over us. It doesn't matter how much we investigate. Without surveillance footage, witnesses, or at least some kind of evidence, the killer will always be in the lead. Do you get where I'm going with this, Neuron? The special roles. Indeed. They are our best weapons against the killer. If the people with special roles work together, then the killers won't have a chance. However, that will be a very difficult task to accomplish. No one knows what role the other person has. Interesting. And with the killer hiding in our midst, the people with special roles won't risk exposing themselves. The fact that we're all strangers in this game doesn't help either. Ooh, this is getting trickier. Still, if you want to survive this game and stop the killer, making use of the special roles is our best shot. 𝗖𝗍 continues talking. You're suddenly reminded of your special role, the detective role. You even used it yesterday. Should you tell 𝗖𝗍 about it? She has been nothing but supportive and affectionate towards you since the very start. If there is someone you can trust in the group, it's her, right? So should you tell her? You take a deep breath and decide to. Okay, we know 𝗖𝗍 does seem to be on our side, but we don't know if she's actually evil or not. This can all be an act. We don't have enough information. If we tell her the role and she is the killer, wouldn't that just mean that she would get an opportunity to take one of the special roles away? And if she takes away a detective, the detective is the one who guesses who the vigilante is and we try to take them down, right? So I say we don't tell her right now. I hope this doesn't come back later and haunt me. You decide not to share this information with 𝗃𝗍 and simply look away. 𝗃𝗍 gave you a puzzled expression before she suggested you to continue searching the school for clues. Seeing no reason to refuse, you decide to go along. Before you knew it, it was already the end of the day. Your search didn't yield many results, but you couldn't worry about that right now. After all, it was sunset. It was time for the second round of voting. Your consciousness fades for a few seconds before you find yourself in the cafeteria. You've been teleported once again, and it's not just you. You look to your side just to spot Hassan kneeling onto the floor and vomiting all over the place. Kya? You vomited all over my shoes. Hassan wiped his mouth and phase 0. I'm sorry, this teleportation stage magic makes me nauseous. Stage magic? You don't actually still think this is a game show? Carmine stares at Hassan in confusion when... Welcome back everyone to the second round of voting. Miral, please, you gotta stop this before more people get hurt. I don't know why you're doing this, but this is wrong. This whole game is goddamn sick. The game will keep going until either the kid or the innocent people win. If you want this game to end soon, then hurry up and achieve one of these two possibilities. How about you provide us with more clues then? That autopsy report you gave us is useless. If you're asking me to take sides, then you're wasting your time, Cecilia. I'm only here to make sure the game runs as fairly and efficiently as possible. The rest is up to you. 𝗪𝗏 is right. We can do this, guys. We've got the special roles now, right? Right? Let's try 𝗃𝗍𝗠𝗠's strategy from yesterday. If the people with special roles identify themselves, then we can rule out true people just like that. We can avenge Baby Jack. Baby Jack? Okay. Everyone started looking at each other all of a sudden. Hold on a second. You do realize that exposing people with special roles will also expose them to the Huh? Why are you suddenly opposed to your own idea, 𝗃𝗍𝗠? Oh, I get it. I get it. You have a special role, don't you? That's not what I... Ooh, let me guess. You're the detective. No, you're the guardian angel. Stop harassing her, weirdo. You're only helping the kid by trying to expose her like that. Huh? What's that, 𝗍𝗍𝗠? Are you still angry I voted for you yesterday? That was totally not personal, you know. Please don't like hate me or anything, okay? Yeah, I too wouldn't hate someone who tried to vote me out of a game where I might potentially not make it out. The discussion became even more ridiculous after that. But they were right, the special roles are a strong weapon against the and you hold one of these special roles. Sadly, however, the person you investigated using your special role turned out to be innocent. So you have no idea who the is. Zero kept pushing the people with special roles to reveal themselves, but no one did. So the voting ultimately ended with no one being eliminated. 𝗪𝗛𝗔𝗬 let out a sigh and reminded everyone of nighttime rules before sending you to the dorms. This background is always a bit unsettling to me. It has this moss kind of look in terms of color. It's like it fits mystery really well. That was pretty anticlimactic, huh? We didn't manage to vote out the so they still run large. But at least no innocent person got eliminated during the vote. So I suppose that's a win. Are you okay, Newdon? I'm nodding. I see. She suddenly grabs you closer and gives you a tight hug. Oh no, what is this feeling? Don't worry, Newdon. This isn't over just yet.
Tears like rainfall on the ground. Hope is fleeting, never found. Broken dreams rise up.
This isn't over just yet. The kid might be a step ahead of us, but that doesn't mean anything. We will win this game together. Ooh, this has like bad vibes all over it. We will escape together. I promise. I won't let anyone hurt you. 𝗂𝗍 gave you one last hug before walking into her room. You watch her leave before going inside your room too. Ooh. The moment you walk inside, an intense feeling of dread and fear runs through your nerves. The same feeling as yesterday. You approach your bed and lie down. Today was a horrible day. Yeah, we did end up losing Jack. Not only did the manage to claim a victim, but you failed to vote them out. I mean, today I didn't get an option to vote, they just called it off. The moment that last thought ran through your mind, your special role flashed before your eyes again. That's right, you can use your special role again, a second chance to find the killer. So the question is, who will you investigate? Ooh, it's getting shorter and shorter. Wait, Hassan 0, Nas, Carmine, CC and K. So Jack has gone away. Interesting. Nas, 0, Carmine, CC and K along with Hassan. I don't accuse 𝗂𝗍 because she seems to be right. I believe Naz was innocent. Zero doesn't strike me as that type. Hassan, I'm not sure. Kay and Carmine are both people who I don't know much about. Like, maybe I can take a random shot in the dark between them. Because I don't think it's Nas or 𝗂𝗍 as of now. Zero doesn't seem that type either, as I mentioned. So we're gonna go with Carmine here. Okay. Okay. Drift away to sleep. Protected. Ooh. Protected. You suddenly open your eyes. A familiar bird standing outside your window greets you. It seems you survived the night. Most likely thanks to the intervention of the person with the guardian angel role. That would explain why the word protected flashed before your eyes just now. So someone was trying to protect Carmine. You stand up on your feet when suddenly the word flashes before your eyes. What? So someone saved me. I was protected by a guardian angel, but Carmine is the killer. A terrifying realization crosses your mind. You found them. You found the killer. And it's none other than Carmine. You let out a deep breath and approach the door. Oh. Thank God you're okay. What's going on? I don't know. The moment I heard the commotion, I came straight to check on you. I thought maybe the No, it doesn't matter, you're unarmed. It has to be 𝗂𝗍. 𝗂𝗍 has to be our guardian angel. That's all I care about. You can hear a commotion coming from a few rooms down the hall. Come on, let's go check it out. Ooh, this is very weird now that they have told me that my guess was right. And we know who's Kay. What are you doing out here, Kay? I was asked to give you this. Kay suddenly handed you a stack of papers. It seems to be very similar to the autopsy report you got yesterday. Standing close by, you can spot both Carmine and Naz reading the report in shock. Carmine reading it in shock. Okay, I do not believe that. Something is really off. Let's just read it, okay? You nod back at 𝗂𝗍 as you start reading the report. Two victims? You can claim more than one victim? Hassan and Zero. They were both found in Zero's room with a wound to their forehead. Ooh. Cause of death: severe damage to the brain caused by the bullet wound. The two victims had no other wounds or injuries, and once again, there was no sign of struggle. The report adds a few more information, but nothing you can really use. Two victims instead of one. How can this be possible? I don't think you're allowed to target one person per night. No, they said that you cannot get outside of your rooms at night. So they both stacked in the same room, because if they came out, unless they are special roles, and if they're normal, they immediately off themselves. So either both of them were special roles, or one of them is a special or one isn't, or they both went together in the first place, which I feel is unlikely. Nas, maybe the went berserk. Maybe they don't care about the rules anymore. Why? Why is this happening? You face Nas and the rest of your companions there and say, there are 2 killers. Ooh, I don't know if there are 2 killers. It could be the vigilante. Yep. Yeah, that is the only, like, out of both of them, Zero and Hassan, I feel Hassan would have made like a guess. Plus, he's not very serious in the mindset. Maybe he just made a guess on a whim. But if that is so, then why a gunshot wound to the head? Who shoots them? Who decides that how they die? Is it like a system within the place? Why is it a gunshot wound? That is what is really confusing me right now. The presence of 2 bodies can only be explained by that. 𝗲𝗏 is right. This isn't the work of the This was simply an accident. The vigilante targeted the wrong person and was killed alongside his victim as punishment. I don't know if Zero Hassan was the vigilante, but I don't think it matters either way. The truth is undeniable. Are you saying didn't target anyone last night? Oh, you bet they did. They were simply blocked by the guardian angel. Ooh, so Carmine tried to get us. Very likely. A long silence suddenly filled the room as everyone kept staring at each other. It was clear to everyone that the game was reaching its final stage. The final showdown. Ooh. Now we know who it is, but how are we going to prove it? The final battle between the werewolf and the village people. So only one question truly remained. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna leave this game alive? You spend the rest of the day just hanging on the roof with 𝗂𝗍. Unlike the previous day, 𝗂𝗍 didn't seem interested in searching the school. She simply leaned over while staring at the school from above. A mysterious expression clouded her face the whole time. Before you know it, it was voting time. Welcome back, everyone, to the 3rd round of voting. Well, you know the drill by now. You'll be given time to discuss the situation amongst yourselves and then asked to vote. Your time starts now. That won't be necessary. Huh? 𝗂𝗍 ignored Miral's puzzled expression and faced Nas instead. Is there any possibility that you would vote for 𝗲𝗏? Huh? Is there a way me or anyone in here can persuade you to vote for 𝗲𝗏? What are you saying, Cecilia? Just answer the question. Nas went silent for a second while looking down at her feet. Well, all of a sudden, no, I could never harm 𝗲𝗏. I see. Then it's over. The game is over. What? The outcome of this game was over the moment the vigilante made their move. Look around you, 𝗲𝗏𝗪. Only the 5 of us remain. 𝗲𝗏 and I will be voting for the K will be voting for herself as she does. As for the 𝗃𝗃𝗱𝗏, she will vote for 𝗲𝗏. It won't matter because Nas won't vote for him. So no matter what the does, he will never be able to eliminate 𝗲𝗏. It's over. This game is over. I see. So you're saying you already know who the 𝗃𝗃𝗱𝗏 is, huh? 𝗃𝗃𝗍 let her smile and faced you. Will you do the honors, 𝗲𝗏? You give 𝗃𝗃𝗱𝗏 a slight nod and face the 𝗃𝗃𝗱𝗏, the psycho responsible for all this pain, all of this suffering. This is the end for her. This is the end of her madness. You lift your arm in the air and point at you. You. Carmine. What? It's over, psycho. You have 2 worth against you. You lost. Wait, please. Please don't do this. I'm not the killer, I swear. Give it up, Carmine. You already lost. You lost the moment the vigilante targeted an innocent victim. If Zero or Hassan were still alive, you could have manipulated them into voting your way. But they are dead. Most likely that dimwit Hassan was the vigilante and he targeted Zero. Yeah, that's basically what I was guessing. Like, why would Zero might be a bit more reckless in the sense and like funny, but she wouldn't accuse or like try to target someone without evidence. She's the fun kind of reckless, not the psycho kind of reckless. Thus indirectly up your plans. I guess he kinda dealt the victory, bro, after all. This can't end this way. Carmine suddenly faced Nas with tears in her eyes. Nas, please, you can't let them kill me. I'm innocent, I swear. Remember the first vote? I didn't vote for you, right? If I were the killer, then I would have voted for you and gotten you eliminated. You gotta believe me, please. I'm sorry, Carmine. I don't have any evidence that you're the killer, but I'm gonna trust 𝗲𝗏. He saved my life. Saved your life? I saved your life too. I'm sorry, Carmine. Give it up, monster. You have 3 votes against you now. It's over, Carmine. You're finished. The whole room went silent as you all fixated your gaze on Carmine, awaiting her next move. When suddenly... Wow, no, what? Okay, that's a creepy laugh. What the hell? Everyone suddenly took a step back as Carmine approached and faced you all. Oh no, she's crazy. Her eyes gone red. What's wrong? Why is everyone backing away? Isn't this what you wanted? A reveal. A massive reveal. Oh, you've got me. I'm the... So why are you walking away? Oh, don't give me that look, Nas. You're the reason things got this up. What? You're the guardian angel, aren't you? You've been using your special role to protect him since the first night. To protect your little savior, your little neuron. If you haven't been such a little none of this would have happened. You all could have died a peaceful death, but you just had to let your pathetic little feelings guide your path. You just had to be a you, Nas. I should have voted you out the first day. Carmine. You might be an alternate timeline version of her, but you're nothing like the real Nas. The real Nas would never fall for a guy she just met. You're an inferior copy. A fraud. Carmine suddenly grabbed a fork from a nearby table and approached Nas. Stop right there, monster. 𝗪𝗔 quickly moved and stood in front of Carmine, thus blocking her advance. What's wrong, Cecilia? If you attempt to harm Nas like this, you will be directly breaking the game rules. Your brain will be fried before you even touch her. Well, but of course, Cecilia, the microchip is attached directly to my optic nerve. The right eye, was it? Carmine suddenly stopped in her tracks and then... Did she just herself? Oh my god. Problem solved. You're a psycho. Unrelated to music is... It's not really like horror. It has a good vibe. Oh, shut up, Cecilia. You go around spewing your pretentious about freedom and escaping the system. Yet you're too much of a coward to do what needs to be done. You're a liar, Cecilia. You don't care about killing the system. You don't care about achieving true freedom. You never did. All you care about is him. Carmine points at me. He's the reason you're doing any of this, isn't he? He's the reason why you're here. He's the reason you're playing this game again. You never cared about anyone else. You never cared about me, about Nas, or about Alex. Who's Alex? Alex. You knew exactly what was happening to him. You knew exactly about his condition. Yet, you just stood there. You just watched him from far away. Watched as his body turned to dust. Watched as his mind and soul were enslaved by the system. You just watched like an observer. If I'm a monster, then you're the devil. You're not just an alternative timeline version of Carmine. You're her. You're Carmine. You're Alex's wife. Impossible. I'm sorry for hiding my identity from you, 𝗲𝗏, but I had to. It was important I survived to the point in the game, so I can save you. I can save you from his control. Mom? What? Carmine is the mother of 𝗲𝗏? What the hell were you thinking, 𝗲𝗏? serving the system, serving the monster who and enslaved your father. What would Alex say if he sees you like this? Whatever, that monster promised for your servitude is all lies, 𝗲𝗏𝗧. It's all lies. No, mommy, it's not. I'm doing this for daddy. I'm almost done saving him. Please, trust me. I can. Enough! That monster took my husband. He took the only man I ever loved. I'm not letting him take away my daughter too. Carmine! Perhaps realizing Carmine's intention, 𝗃𝗍 let out a loud shriek as she ran towards Carmine. It felt as if time was slowing down as 𝗃𝗍 desperately lunged herself at Carmine. Then suddenly... No. Oh, please don't tell me. Oh, Carmine lunges the fork straight through my throat. You fall down on your knees as blood splatters everywhere. No. No! It's gonna be okay, 𝗲𝗏𝗧. It's gonna be okay. 𝗃𝗍 quickly runs to your side, doing her best to stop the bleeding. It's pointless. I specifically targeted his carotid arteries? Okay. Why? Don't you get it, Cecilia? The system was never the real danger. The system is powerless without his tool. Powerless without him. He's the eyes and ears of the system. Without him, there is no game. There is no suffering. There is no happiness. Without him, we'll be unshackled, unbound, free. Without him, we finally achieve freedom. Freedom! Welcome back, 𝗲𝗏𝗧. I've been observing you the whole time. Carmine got you pretty good, didn't she? I'm not surprised. She was always a single-minded girl. You must have many questions for me right now, but those will have to wait. Your mission is far from over. Not even death will set you free. So get up, 𝗲𝗏𝗧. It's time. It's time to re-loop. Oh. You suddenly open your eyes to find yourself in a familiar cafeteria. 𝗲𝗏𝗧. 𝗃𝗍 suddenly approaches you and gives you a big hug. Thank God you're okay. What's going on? I'm not sure, but if there's anything like the first null game, we are back to the start. We're back to the start of the loop. You look around you in complete confusion when someone suddenly appears. Good, you're finally here. 𝗲𝗏𝗧. 𝗃𝗍 looked at 𝗲𝗏𝗧, anticipating her reaction, but 𝗲𝗏𝗧 just gave her a puzzled look and continued talking. I've closed access to the cafeteria to everyone but you two. I'll explain the rules of the game later on, but first I need to explain your special role. Our special role? 𝗲𝗏𝗧 then took a step forward, faced the two of you and spoke. Okay. Mm, you two will play a very special role in this game. You two will be the killer. Hey there, my name is, and I'm the host of this game. That was quite the reveal, huh? It seems you and 𝗃𝗍 are the killers in this loop. I wonder what's gonna happen next. Hehe. Anyway, I'm afraid we've reached the end of the demo. But don't worry, the game is fully completed and available to download right now. I can take you to the full version of Deathloop with the click of a button. Hehe. Simply click on play the full version button that will appear next. Okay guys, so I guess here we've reached the end of the demo, and as you can see, there seems to be a reloop feature here where we can check out multiple endings in the full version. Do support the creator. I'll also be sharing the link down below. And if you enjoyed my gameplay of this video, then please do let me know in the comments. Have a good day. New Dawn's off. Thank you guys for watching the video. The socials are down below. Please do like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon for future updates. See you on the next New Dawn.